I frequently do carving that is not at my home. I have a small shop, or sometimes I carve in the shop, and I go over to friends' houses, and I've even gone carving, or I've even carved while camping. And so I needed a solution to make transporting my tools more easily, as well as store them, just generally speaking. Something that would serve all those purposes, and I'll show you what I've come up with. This is the solution that I've come up with. It's a rolling box made by ToughBuilt. I paid $135 for it. The wheels, they're 9-inch wheels. Two and a quarter inches in width. They're the surface is rubbery, so it's not like a hard plastic. I would imagine that would wear a little better. Got some nice handles here. Carry the box with when you want to pick it up. It's watertight, so that was important to me. See that there's a rubber gasket right here, which seals here, and then this portion is lower all the way around, so any water that gets in there is shed to the outside. It has a nice tray. It feels very very sturdy. You see the underside is reinforced. I don't remember, but I will put on the screen what this is made to hold. A nice big roomy inside for carrying the bigger items. The tray is nice for carrying your gouges and knives. The handle extends, so when you want to roll it around, of course, and then you can easily collapse it for when you don't. See if I can do this with one hand. Not too bad, eh? These are reinforced, and I believe they're steel gear corners, so they both protect the box, and they're a way to attach various bits of gear. That's not why I bought it, but you know, if you look on their website or look on Lowe's is the one that sells these. I believe you can buy these probably directly from ToughBuilt too. I'm not actually sure there. But yes, plenty of gear attachments. Here's the handle on the other side. Your locking point there. If you need to lock it, you put a padlock in there. And probably the thing that I like the best, why this beat out every other box for my purpose, is the top. It is concaved, if you will, or recessed, so if you stick something on there, it's not going to roll off the box, and that was very important to me. Most of the other boxes have some type of I don't know, it's their part of their locking system. You know, it's a raised portion where if you stuck something there, it could easily roll off. I know some of them made a work platform. Well, I did with this box. I didn't need an extra work platform. And I'll point out one more thing before I get into the size of the actual box. If you want to take the actual hand device off, you can do that. I'm not sure why you would need to do so, but you can. The overall width of the box is a hair under 21 inches. I will include this width, well, we'll just give the overall depth. Just a touch more than 18 inches, about 18 and a quarter. The height of the box, this does not include the handle, 15 5/8 or so. It rolls very nicely, and again, I love how it is a nice worktop, you know, that I can roll in up to my my spoon mule and use as a work surface, place to put things. Maybe a complaint would be, I think it would be nice to be able to buy a second tray. I'm sure you could contact them and maybe they would, but it is not readily obvious where you can buy a second tray should you want one. And then one last thing is, you know, I find the box to be big enough, but not too big. You know, I think you know, you don't want a gargantuan sized box, so very nicely sized. And if you need more room, you can buy a second box that snaps on top of these. These are very common at this point in time. And then one last thing that I want to point out is the color. You can't go wrong with black, at least just if you're a guy, that is. This is a box I've been using for several months now, and I've been very happy with it. When I bought it, I decided to not skimp. I didn't want to settle for something that was a better deal or less expensive. I wanted to get the box that met most of my needs, and I think this one has actually met them all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one.